Edit. Today we're going to do something a little different. We're talking about an ingredient deep dive. We're doing basil versus parsley. So I'm super excited to bring you guys some information on two of my favorite herbs. They're pretty common. People use them pretty often in their cooking. So let's start with basil. Let's talk about the flavor profile of it. It is kind of sweet a little bit depending upon what variety you get. It's sweet, a little peppery. It's very warm, very aromatic, and it just really flavors your food with this nice depth. So basil is actually native to tropical Asia and Africa, but it's oftentimes closely associated with Italian and Thai cuisine. That's where you're normally going to see it show up. People often associate basil with like Italian food, tomato sauce. You guys know. Let's talk texture and color. The texture of basil is very tender, soft leaves, almost like this velvety feel if you can go up and touch a basil leaf, excuse me. And then the color, 9 times out of 10, it's gotta be this very deep green, standard green look to it. But when you're dealing with a variety of Thai basil, it almost has this like nice gentle purple hue underneath that green. So let's talk when to use it. So a great place to use basil is definitely a pesto, a caprese salad, just really any little herb preparations. You can put it in some chimichurri if you'd like. A great tip when you're dealing with basil is don't put it in your food whilst it's cooking, because it's not gonna still permeate your food with that flavor that you are looking for. Also, a great way to use Thai basil is definitely in some curries, Thai curry specifically, Thai pho, and it's just really great preparation. Also stir fries, you can use it in there. People use basil, the variety that most people are accustomed to seeing, they oftentimes use it in cocktails. I didn't know that, but they do. So if you want to use it there, by all means. Pro tip, when dealing with preparing basil, don't use a metal knife unless you are prepared to use that basil immediately, because it can bruise the leaves and blacken the leaves before you're ready to use them with your preparation. So don't chop with a metal knife unless you're ready to go. There's some great pairings for basil. It's gonna be tomatoes, strawberries even, chili oil, pine nuts, garlic, things of that nature. Just different preparations that you see basil showing up in, and those are going to be some great pairings for basil. So when we're dealing with parsley, let's go ahead and talk about its origin. It is native to the Mediterranean, and it shows up there quite a bit. So let's talk about the flavor profile that parsley has. It's this very like fresh, like it just hits your mouth with this very fresh flavor, and that's about the only way I can describe it. It's got this like little bit of tanginess. It's one of my favorite herbs because it just kind of punches you in the mouth, and if you don't use it correctly, it can overpower a dish, but if you use it correctly, it can really just make your dish sing. So I love that sort of line that you have to play with when you're using parsley in your cooking. So the texture of parsley is definitely going to be this sort of firm leaf. It's very fresh and crisp when you're using it, when it's ready and fresh. And the types of parsley are flat leaf. It's Italian. That's best for your cooking preparations. You want to go ahead and just throw that into whatever you're making, and it just has this very robust flavor. But curly parsley is best used as a garnish. You don't really want to cook curly parsley, and then also that look of curly parsley is just really just gonna make your dish visually pop. So my pro tip when dealing with parsley is make sure that you're not just treating it like it's just a dusty little garnish that you can just throw on there and it's gonna be your fix-all. Treat it like it's a leafy green that you want to reach for when you're looking for that brightness, that freshness, just to really boost your dish. It's more than a garnish. Treat it as such. That's really would be my pro tip for parsley. So some great pairings for parsley is definitely going to be lemon. It's going to be garlic. People like to use it with lamb, fish, all these sorts of things. It's really just, it pairs beautifully with a lot of things. Like I keep emphasizing. It's just a very fresh herb, and so when you're looking for that, that's when you pair it with something.